So when you start a partnership with us, we give you as many private lessons as you need. We don't cap people on those. Some of our colleagues will go, hey, you get a board and train, you get two private lessons with your board and train, or 3 or something like that. And that's just not the way that we want to do things. We want to have a partnership because we understand that your dog may do super good for like a year. And then maybe you move or have a baby or get a new dog or something, and then you might struggle. We want you to call us back. We want you to reach out for help. We want to be here with you for the life of the dog. But there are 2 things that we will fire a client over. What I mean by fire a client means we will stop giving you free, unlimited lessons over these 2 things. Here's what they are. If you stop crating your dog, if you stop using the e-collar. The e-collar, people get. They understand that one. They get it. I'm going to go through it, but they get it. Here's the part we get the most pushback on, is the crate. People don't want to crate their dog. If you have a big dog, you want the crate down. You don't want the crate up in the living room or the bedroom or whatever. I get it. I have Mastiffs. I get it. Getting rid of the crate, removing that crate from your dog's life, can prove to be pretty detrimental. Let's go through this. The crate provides structure in the absence of the owner. The crate is not just a potty training tool or a puppy training tool. So what ends up happening is folks get through the puppy stage and they go, oh, thank God we can put the crate away. Dog's potty trained, not chewing the house up. Oh, dog came home from training. Wow, this is great. He listens so much better now. He's not getting into stuff. Get rid of the crate. Do not get rid of the crate. I mean, here's the deal. They're your dogs. You can accept all, some, or none of what we have to tell you. They're your dogs. So all of this, everything we go through, all the teaching that we go through, at the end of the day, it's up to you. They're your dogs. Here's what I can tell you about us. When we give you advice, it's not because I read this on page 57 of my dog training book. Dogs should stay in crate when the owner is out of the house. I share everything with you that I've learned through boots on the ground. Like I've stated before, I've been in dogs my whole life. So when I share things with owners, it's just because of real world experience that I've learned what works, what doesn't work. There's some things that are gray areas and some things that aren't. If you get rid of the crate, and again, they're your dogs. You can do anything you want to. If you get rid of the crate, though, that's a mistake. And you can accept that as a reality, but it is a mistake. It's a mistake, and it is something that we'll have to dissolve our partnership over, basically. Here's why. So you may call me up 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, and you may say, hey, I really need some help on the walk. Dog was doing super good on the walk for like a long time, but anymore, man, as soon as I take him for a walk, man, he's just like, he's on alert, seems super anxious, he's always pulling. And I'll be like, okay, no problem. We'll get you out here for a lesson. And you know what the very first question I'm going to ask you is? So tell me, how's crate time going? And you're going to look at me like I have a third head. And you're going to be like, I told you I'm here because I'm struggling on the walk. And I'm going to go, I know. How's crate time going? So here's the reality. The reality is that if you're gone from work, or gone at work, the grocery store, what have you, and your dog is sitting at home loading in the window, laying on the back of the couch, looking out the window, sitting by the door, and they're laying there all day long. They might be loading on the FedEx guy, the mailman, the kids across the street playing ball, riding their bikes, lady walking her dog down the street all day long. Things are going to happen. And they're going to wake up from the nap that you see them on your Ring cam or whatever, and you're like, he's good. He just naps most of the day. Well, but what about when the FedEx guy shows up? Is he napping then? No, he's probably at the door, barking his head off, whining, pawing at the door, right? And so then later you get home and you go, okay, Max, let's go for a walk. And you take Max and you hook him up on the leash and he comes out of the door because he's looking for the lady who was walking her dog earlier. He's looking for the FedEx guy. He's looking for the kids on the bike. Not appropriately crate training your dog will also have other consequential effects, such as their inability to settle and to be calm and to truly relax and decompress. You'll see symptoms of separation anxiety pop up. These are real problems, things that we see all the time. And so you want to make sure that you're not contributing to your dog's anxiety by taking away a piece of their structure. You also want to make sure you're not, so you go, okay, wait, okay, I hear you. I hear what you say. I got it. But you also want to make sure that you're not just crating the dog when you leave. Think about the message that sends to the dog. Oh, she's getting her shoes. Don't grab your purse. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, she grabbed her purse. Okay. All right. Oh, God. Oh, she's got the keys. Now you have a dog who's building this anxiety every time it starts to see these steps that you're going to take and that you're going to be gone for the next 7 hours. Instead, let that dog go in and out of its crate at various times through the day. Oh, gonna go take a shower? Do you need to put the dog in the crate? Well, maybe not. Should you put the dog in the crate? Probably. Kennel up. You go take a shower. You're in there 15 minutes. You come back out. All right, let's go. Right? Or maybe you're gonna sweep and mop all the floors. You can put the dog on place, sure. Or you can put him in their kennel. Keep them guessing. Don't pattern behavior such that you're building anxiety in a dog and you don't even realize it. They're your dogs. You don't have to keep putting them in the crate, but I am going to tell you, it's a mistake not to. And again, I don't mean to be arrogant or sound arrogant. I've just heard all of these thoughts from folks for a long time, so I know what people are thinking. Well, I never crated my last dog. She was just fine. She didn't have these issues. Good. I'm glad. Count that as a win. I don't know that I would gamble on this dog because by and large, it probably isn't going to work out for you to get the second dog or the third dog and not appropriately crate them. They need and thrive with structure. Don't deprive them of that. The e-collar, that's an easier one. People get that. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you follow everything we say to a T, you're going to be like, feels like a waste of time to even put this thing on the dog. He just listens. He always comes back when I call him. He always goes and lays down on place. He's good. And you know what? Awesome. That means you're doing something right. That means you followed through. I'm proud of you for that. I look at the e-collar like a seatbelt, and rather you have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Let me say that again. And rather you have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You purchased and you signed up for an e-collar training program. We don't wean off of this, just like you don't wean off of a seatbelt. You put a seatbelt on not because you anticipate getting in a car wreck on your way to pick your kids up from school. You put on a seatbelt as a precaution, and also because you know you could get in a wreck of no fault of your own. You could get in a wreck. So I meet folks and they make, quite frankly, arrogant comments like, well, yeah, but my dog always listens. Well, good. I'm glad. But what happens when you get charged by an off-leash dog and your dog is rattled? They're panicked. Then what? That's like saying, well, I never get in a car wreck. Never have. Been driving for 20 years. Never got in a car wreck. Okay, well, what happens when somebody swerves into your lane and you overcorrect? Then what? So put the e-collar on the dog every day. And I'll be honest with you, if you don't, it's a little bit lazy. If you want to know the truth, it's a little bit lazy. It takes 15 seconds to put the collar on the dog every day. 15 seconds to take it off and put it on the charger. It's 30 seconds of your day. Put the collar on the dog and your life will be so much smoother. You keep those two things in play and you'll be stuck with me for the life of that dog.